Hello! Something's different here. I just signed the lease. It's moving day. Goodbye, little house. I'm so excited. This is my big announcement video that I have moved. I am in a new house all alone. It's so weird because I feel like I just made a moving video, but that was 2.5 years ago already, which is so crazy. Every time I tell anybody in my life that I'm moving, they're like, no, your place is so cute. I'm like, just wait, because the new place is an elevated version of it all and you guys will see. Let's start from the beginning. Basically, I have been wanting to move for probably like a year now. I lived in the front house and my mom lived in the back house, so we were kind of on the same compound. It was so amazing and great, and a great transition from like trying to leave the nest, you know what I mean? Like, I love my mom so much, it's really hard for me to live without her. But I knew it was time. I also didn't really like the area that I was in the last time. It was a little bit scary. I didn't feel so safe. I also was more like in the city, kind of. I also didn't like that. I was like, too stressed, too much traffic. I don't even need to be here. I work from home, and it was so hard to find, you guys. The market in LA has been so bad. It still is so bad, but it's been months and months and months of me looking. Luckily, I was on a month-to-month basis at my other one, so I could like leave whenever I wanted to, but the amount of houses I've seen in the past like 6 months is crazy, and I'm gonna include a couple of them just to like show you guys why I didn't choose the ones that I did and why I chose this one. Okay, we're starting out in May of this year. This first house I saw, I was absolutely in love with, but it's crazy because I was so sad when I didn't get this house. Looking at it now, thank God I didn't. I love the kitchen, and then I loved this room at the end, like a movie room with the slanted ceilings with the huge couch. I was already like picturing my whole life. Everything was pretty new and updated. I loved the outside, that there was like greenery and plants, and I could go out there and like lay on a towel and just bathe in the sun. Like, I was definitely trying to look for more nature. I liked the rooms. They were all just pretty small. Then the bathrooms were kind of dated but cute, but the primary bathroom was so nice, and the primary bedroom was so cool because it had this like loft upstairs, which I was like, oh my god, I could make this so cute little work dance room. I love this house. It was double my budget. It was crazy, and I was like, I'll just offer really low and they're gonna take it. So I offered low, and I obviously didn't get it. Moving on, now we're in August. This house, I don't even know which one we're looking at right now. You know, this house was cute, but it just wasn't it. It was cute, the sunken like living room. I don't know, I didn't love it. There was a pool, there was a cute little like side area where I could have coffee, but it just, the flow of the house was like not inspiring to me. And I think at that time I knew that there was going to be something bigger and better coming, and it was just like, obviously loved the house that I was in for 2.5 years so much. It was like, why would I give up that house with such character and the price that it was at for something that I'm not even that in love with? So then we're on August 22nd. I saw this house that was in like a very suburban neighborhood, very far away from anybody that I know, but I loved it. It was on this like green belt, which I thought was so cool because I could walk lucky there. It didn't have a backyard, but it had this front yard, which I thought was kind of cute. It had a garage that could totally be turned into a dance studio, which I loved. And then all like the French doors, the living room, it's actually like pretty similar to the house that I ended up choosing now, but it was so cute. The only thing is it was not that big, and for the price, it didn't really have a backyard or a pool, and for the houses that I was seeing at that price, they did have pools and stuff. So I did love this house, and I was really considering applying to it, but I ended up not. Now we're on September 19th. This house was such a cool location. It was up this like long driveway, and I just love these types of like windows with the crosses, but the whole house layout was super awkward. I just didn't really like the aesthetic of it. Like, it was just kind of awkward because it would go like super have character and be super cute, and then all of a sudden it would go modern, and like, I'm not really that big with modern, and the living rooms were so weird and small, and there was a pool, which was nice, but it was just like an awkward layout, not what I wanted. This house was on a cute street, and I loved the backyard of this one, but I just really did not like the living room. It also had such a musty smell, and I I thought the outside of this was super cute. There was this random little house out there that could fit like one chair, but I'm like, oh, cute. The kitchen was cool, but again, super modern, not totally my taste, but amazing, like a crazy kitchen. The primary had a crazy closet. The bathroom just really not my style at all. It would be really, really hard for me to make this cute, I think. Yeah, I don't know. The house was awkward. I was not loving it. September 19th, again, this house was cool. It had a pool in the front yard, which was so weird. It was gated, which is nice. House itself was super small and had carpet in the bedrooms. And I was like, I can't get past that. I have dogs, accidents happen. I'm not having carpet. I'm not paying this much to have carpet. Like, no. But it was honestly a cute house. Like, you could make it so cute. It was just too small for me. And then I have a real estate agent who was sending me houses throughout this whole process, and he had sent me this one house. And it's funny because I didn't see it when he had sent it to me the first time, but a couple days later he like emphasized the text. He was like, hey, did you see this one? I saw it and I was like, oh my god, this is the house. I was freaking out, texting him. I was like, please call them right now, let's go see it right now. Like, I know that like this house has a good feeling to me. So he calls the woman on the listing, and the woman basically says, so there's 3 houses on this property, this one driveway, and we want to rent all 3 houses out together. One of the houses is 10K a month, one of the houses is 9K a month, and then the other house was less than that but still high. I was like, are you kidding me? I find the perfect house and they want to rent all 3 of these houses out together. He was like, I'm so sorry, but this is the deal with that house. But I would not accept that answer. So I found this woman's number on my own and called her every single day, nonstop. Called her the next day. I was like, hey, if anything changes, please let me know. She's like, okay, like I'll keep you updated. I'm not really sure what's going on and what the landlord wants to decide to do. And I called her, texted her every single day after that. She luckily was such a sweet woman. And she was like, things might change. Like, I hadn't even seen the house at the time. And this goes on for like 2 weeks, honestly. I would not let it go. I get a text from her and she was like, hey, I don't want to get your hopes up, but like I'll show you the house and just see if you like it. This was not even me confirming that I got the place at all. So I go and see the house and I'm just like in shock. We saw it at sunset and it was the most perfect house. I went with my mom and she was just like also loving it. She was like, oh my god, I could totally see you here. And she's a hard woman to please. I was obsessed with it. I was looking at this woman. I was like, please, like I'll do anything. Like, please, 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 I want this house. She's like, okay, I'm gonna let you know. I'm not sure what the landlord wants to do. Then she strings me along for probably another week or so and I am manifesting, you guys. Sat down with a piece of paper and I was like, I live at, and then I write the address down, and I did that for this house and for my last house, and I got them both times. So little manifesting trick for you. Then it was my sister's birthday trip and we all went to Joshua Tree with her and her friends, and we had this like little thing at night at the fire pit where it's like these special papers that you write down a wish or anything, a goal, and you burn it and it's supposed to like fly away and you're supposed to catch it, whatever. I don't know. I was like, yeah, sign me up. Of course, I write that I get this house, and I have a video. The paper starts flying like all around. Everyone's screaming. They're like, oh my god, that was a big like energy, a big wish. Literally the next day I get a call from her and she's like, hey, this is your lucky day. Like, he wants to give you the house. And I just can't believe I live here, you guys. It's the most perfect house. It has a pool, a jacuzzi, so much character. It has like that similar type of Spanish style. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Portugal. You guys know I've went there recently. All the little sitting areas outside, like I'm gonna spend so much time outside in nature, in the sun, which is like really what I wanted. There's so much space, so many cute nooks and crannies of the house that I think I'm gonna be so inspired by, so inspired to film here, create content here, and I already feel so at home. I feel so much safer too because it's more above ground. It's not like a busy street. My dog isn't barking half as much as he used to at the people on the street. I'm just so freaking happy. Can't believe that I manifested it. Like, it was really just not in my favor and I would not let it go. Like, there's certain things where I know, if I know, I know. I'm so happy. That being said, I have moving content, moving footage that I will show to you now. I should have done this a long time ago, but I'm doing it now that I'm moving out. Don't use this door because we have this kitchen door that I normally go through. Start by coming in to my kitchen, and I made this little seating area with all these frames. I literally just put this in, and I've lived here for 2.5 years, and now I'm moving. This is the kitchen. Then you get over here into the dining room. Come follow me. This is the dining room. These are my plants that have been with me for so long. I have these frames all around the dining room. I don't know if you guys remember in my old house where I used to film in my room, I had this frame wall behind me, so I kind of brought that into this house. What?
And who made them?
You want the credit?
No.
My mom made them.
Okay.
Moving in to the living room, which is my favorite room of the house. Ended up getting a new couch, but then I couldn't get rid of the old one, so I put that over there by the window, which looks so cute. So I have 2 couches. Lucky lives in this window. He loves it. And then I can just sit here and do my puzzles and watch TV. This fireplace is so butt ugly. I hate it. I honestly have never liked this fireplace. I've tried everything I can to cover it up, but supposedly it's one of 6 of like the original, they say 1600s tile. We can't get rid of it and we can't paint over it. Respect that. Not my taste, but it could be someone else's. Coming in here, this is my closet room. You guys have seen me film in here so many times. I made this closet thing on IKEA and installed it, and it's been honestly great. There's more over here, shirts and stuff. And this is like my PR bathroom. I put all the makeup and stuff that I get sent, so it's kind of gross in here right now. You guys have seen me film in here because it has good light. Out the closet, you go into a hallway, into my bathroom. It's my bathroom, nothing else to say. Honestly, this room is my least favorite in the house.
Toilet paper.
Okay, and then
That's a messy. No, Lulu.
Mommy, it's
You make the
fine.
bed.
I did. And now we're in my bedroom. That also is my podcast studio. But this is the best part of the house. Come over here. My sonny's watching over me as I sleep. And that's my house. It's moving day, you guys. Today, I have movers moving all like big furniture and boxes, but I don't have to be out for another 5 days, so it's not like super high pressure because not everything is packed and done, but I'm such a mess. I hate moving so much. Like, it's so exciting, but like my back is messed up. I don't even have time to do this right now. Let's just go. It's almost empty. I just finished day 2 of trying to move more stuff over, and I'm still not 100% there. But I think I'll feel better bringing stuff into this house once I organize, you know? But now I'm trying to organize the kitchen, and the pressure of like, where do the utensils go? Where do the pans go? Where do the spices? I'm like, oh my god, this is a huge life decision, and I don't know where to put anything. Like, all of a sudden, I know nothing. There's so much cabinet space, which I'm so not used to, and I'm like, thank God. But I guess I can always rearrange, right? I'll just try and then see what happens. It's a good problem to have. Okay, bye. This is Lucky seeing his house for the first time, Mom. This is your new house. Welcome to your new house. Oh my goodness. What is this? Look, that's one of the rooms. You have to see it all. Look. Do you think he understands what's going on right now? Look, it's your bed. Lucky's your bed! This is a big moment because we are setting up my Wi-Fi and I have to name it. This is a big decision. There's just so many spots to go. Like, I can't choose where to go right now. Good morning. Surprise, I'm moving back. Just kidding. I'm at the house right now because I'm about to do the final walkthrough with the landlord who's coming any second now. But I figured I would end the video off where we started. I was in such a different, weird place when I moved into this house. And, you know, this house was my very first alone space. And it was already like so incredible. And I just don't think I really appreciated it at the time, like how big of a thing it was that I had my own house. And this whole experience of moving into this new house, I'm so emotional about it. I'm crying all the time because I'm like, it's so nuts to me, like that little girl in high school that didn't even have really a place to stay and stayed with friends and has her very own dream space. Like, I'm literally looking around and I'm like, whoa, like, how did I build this? Like, I don't know. I've been having a lot of thoughts about it and a lot of revelations because I think people have this perspective of an influencer's life and how it's so easy and you just make all this money for just all this easy work. Like, all you have to do is pose with this or pose with that. And I think I always felt that deep down that people didn't respect me for the work that I actually put in on the backside that nobody sees. I just think this whole process of moving into this house and like really seeing all my hard work put into something that has always been my dream, to like have my own space, have stability, be inspired, like look around my space and be like, wow, like this is my home, has been incredible. And I feel so proud of myself for coming this far. I also feel so grateful that I have an audience that actually cares enough to watch me. It's just all incredible. We say farewell to this house that treated us so great. A lot of shit happened in this house. I love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you next week. Bye.